I look for loyalty, faithfulness, honesty, a good manager, someone that's dependable.
Someone who is very enthusiastic about their job, someone who is honest and trustworthy, responsible, easygoing, kind, faithful. Sounds like a lot, doesn't it? I'd also like someone who is very talented and has the vision to help make our home run easily and successfully.
I guess I want to look at this as what our role is as a steward for God's resources rather than me personally. And if I were hiring a steward with that in mind, compassion, generosity, humility, some joy, I think those are important. Obviously, faithfulness, a deep faith. I think all those characteristics would be important. Yes and no, because I feel like we're a work in progress. I think that we have all these characteristics in our church that we can build on and continue to move forward and grow, because I think a steward would be like Christ. The ideal steward would be Christ-like, and that's something we're all working toward.
Our church does pass my litmus test because they have a good balance between caring of membership and outreach to others.
This church is so active. There are many Christ Care classes for people of all ages, many Bible study classes, a lot of outreach activities. There's a wonderful choir at the 11 o'clock service. We have a good minister. There are just a lot of things that I like about this church. If anything, I would like to see a little more done with the children. I think Brian and Christine do a wonderful job with the youth, but I miss the children's Christmas program, and they're singing their little songs.
We're open, we're very caring, very loving, uplifting, we're welcoming to new people. We're just a good church.
I love our church. I love that we are caring, we are very talented, and the talent in our church is used to God's glory in so many different ways.
One of our best qualities is a range of perspectives. Now, I'm not talking about necessarily just the way one looks at theology. I'm talking about the way one looks at life, at each other, what's important. We have so many diverse talents and skills and outlooks. Yet, we also have an atmosphere of respect for each other that makes all those perspectives work well together.
Well, I think probably the Fall Festival, because we got people in the church to make the chili and the pies that we distributed to the people in the church and the community. And I just think that we used our resources in a wise way to reach out to other people.
But it was called Wednesday Night Live, and we haven't done it in several years, but when we did that, I felt like we were putting together so many of our strengths.
I'm amazed at this magnificent building that was built, designed in such a short time with the help of a lot of people. I think that's amazing. Now, it's not an overly done building, but it is a magnificent building. And I think it's so perfect. Well, I think it's perfect, but it's wonderfully placed, located, positioned. It's underutilized. And that means we have room to do more. Great potential.